Sup, y'all, bring you guys another video. Vasyl Lomachenko versus George Kambosos Jr. Who do y'all think would win in a fight if they were to fight in the year 2022? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, both Vasily and George Kambosos Jr. are coming off fights. George Kambosos is coming off a very, very good win against Teofimo Lopez back on the 27th of November, considered the biggest upset of the year to most people. Heck, I think it's definitely one of the biggest upsets of the year. Yeah, in that fight, he won by split decision, proved a lot of people wrong, and now he's arguably the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. And I say arguably undisputed because he holds the WBC franchise belt, and the regular WBC belt is with Devin Haney. And a lot of people love to arguing about which belt is the real belt. But anyway, in the end, Kambosos holds the other three belts: WBA, IBF, and WBO lightweight titles, which are belts that Vasyl Lomachenko really wants. Vasily is coming off a good win against Richard Comey, a fight that he dominated. Could have stopped Comey in round number 7, but he decided that he wanted the fight to go a little longer and beat him up more for 5 rounds. So, anyway, oh yeah, did you guys know that I don't know, man. So, there's another random ass company in Europe giving me copyright strikes. Like, they copyrighted strike my Lomachenko versus Comey post-fight thoughts video, and that didn't have no fight footage at all. Like it like from the actual broadcast, it had no fight footage, and somehow I got a copyright strike. It's happening all over again. That's how I lost my channels for Boxing Sphere and the Igor Warrior. Well, yeah, because Boxing Sphere and Igor Warrior were linked, and and the Igor Warrior was fine, but because Boxing Sphere and Igor Warrior channels were linked together, I lost both channels. But some just random ass company in Europe just started giving me copyright strikes, and they did the same thing again for, my Lomachenko Comey video. I was like, what the oh my goodness, man. Whatever. Anyway, talking about Lomachenko versus Kambosos. Yeah, this fight. It's a good one. I would say so. George Kambosos, is coming off a very good win. Did he show us enough that he can beat somebody like Lomachenko? What do you guys think? Like against Teofimo Lopez, I'm sure, that was definitely the biggest. I would say the best of George Kambosos was when he fought Teofimo Lopez. And if he brings that type of tenacity, that type of hunger, determination, and will it be enough to beat Lomachenko? In my opinion, I don't think so, man. It's just the levels are just different. Lomachenko, the footwork that Lomachenko has, the shot selection that Lomachenko has, the angles that he throws his punches from, his awkwardness, the way he moves in the ring, in my opinion, it's just too much. Would be too much for George Kambosos. And I honestly see him stopping George somewhere in the middle to late rounds, breaking him apart. And don't get me wrong, I think George has a very good chance early on if he could knock him out. If he can hurt Lomachenko, then, George definitely has a chance. But, I've never seen Lomachenko really badly hurt. And honestly, I don't think George has the power to hurt him. So if this fight were to happen, I honestly see Lomachenko destroying George Kambosos. But with that being said, you never know, right? You never know. George Kambosos proved a lot of people wrong with Teofimo Lopez. He could prove a lot of people wrong with this fight as well. And, George wants a big fight over in Australia. And, this fight would definitely be a big fight in Australia, that's for sure. And there will be thousands of fans rooting on George Kambosos. And who knows, that might give him the will and determination to actually pull it off against Lomachenko if they ever do fight over in Australia. But we'll see, man. We'll see what will happen. But right now I just don't see Lomachenko losing to anyone at 135. I think I see him beating everybody at 135 at the moment. It's hard to beat the guy if he brings his A game and actually lets his hands go. so so yeah, it should. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this fight will actually happen in the future. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think would win if they were to fight in 2022? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.